In this lesson, you will learn about how to find elapsed time, the time that has passed, using the timeline method. As you can see, we draw a timeline. So we have a beginning time and an end time. Let's look at our first example of a problem. So Susie went shopping. She left her house at 2:37. She got home at 5:48. For how long did she shop? So we know the start time and we also know the end time. So we draw a timeline and we write 2:37, the beginning at the beginning, and 5:48 at the end. Now we're going to do some jumping along our timeline. So if we add an hour to 2:37, so we add an hour, it would be 3:37. So above this, we're going to write 1 hour. So we're at 3:37. We can still add another hour. That would give us to 4:37, which is another hour. Now I have to ask myself, if I add another hour, am I going to be past 5:48? And I won't be. It'll be full 5:37, which is another hour. Now I know I can't add another hour because that would be 6:37. So now I go to minutes. So what I would do is I can figure out how many minutes are between 37 and 48, or I can figure out how many minutes from 37 to 40, which is 5:40, which is 3 minutes. And then I need to end up at 5:48, which is another 8 minutes. So then we have to add it up. 1 plus 1 plus 1 gives me 3 hours. And 3 minutes plus 8 minutes is going to give me 11 minutes. So she went shopping for 3 hours and 11 minutes. Now let's look at another elapsed time where it's set up a little bit differently. In this question, if we read it, it says Luke went for a run. He left his house at 7:13 a.m. He ran for 3 hours and 26 minutes. What time did he get home? Unlike the first problem, in this one you only know the beginning time. You do not know the end time. So we still start with our timeline and we write our beginning time, 7:13 a.m. And now we're going to hop for 3 hours. So if we hop for 1 hour, it's 8:13. We hop for another hour, and it's 9:13. And one more hour is 10:13. Now we need to move on to the minutes. So we know he runs for another 26 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I can add 13 plus 26, and 6 plus 3 is 9, and I would get 39 minutes. So I'm going to hop for 26 minutes, which is which is 10:39 a.m. Now, if that's a little confusing, you could split the 26 up, and you could do 7 minutes, and that would get you to 10:20, and then you have another 19 minutes to add. But either way, that's how you would find the end time when elapsed time is given and the beginning time is given.